Annie, did you record?
I just pressed it. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so today we're reading Magic Treehouse number 2, chapter 8, called The Night. And we talked last time. I said, that's weird. They spell night with a K in front. So we know it's not night like nighttime. It's night like this guy on the cover of the book. The knight's kind of like a soldier, someone said yesterday. He wears all that shiny metal armor, and he's riding a horse, and he has a sword. So that's that kind of knight. Not nighttime knight, but this guy knight. Okay, so chapter 8, The Night. Oh, remember last time too, they went through the secret trapdoor, and they ended up at the precipice where he was falling out, and Jack fell, and splash. So what happens next? Okay, chapter 8, The Night. Water filled Jack's nose and covered his head. His glasses slipped off. He grabbed them just in time. He coughed and flailed his arms. Jack, Annie was calling from above. I'm in the moat, said Jack, gasping for air. He tried to tread water and put his glasses back on. With his backpack, his shoes, and his heavy clothes, he could barely stay afloat. Splash! Hi, I'm here, Annie sputtered. Jack could hear Annie nearby, but he couldn't see her. Which way's land? Annie asked. I don't know. Just swim. Jack dog paddled through the cold, black water. He heard Annie swimming too. At first, it seemed as if she was swimming in front of him. But then he heard a splash behind him. Annie? He called. What? Her voice came in front. Not from behind. Another splash. Behind. Jack's heart almost stopped. Crocodiles? He couldn't see anything through his water-streaked glasses. Annie, he whispered. What? Swim faster. But I'm here, I'm over here, near the edge, she whispered. Jack swam through the dark toward her. He imagined a crocodile slithering after him. Jack's hand touched a wet, live thing. Ah! He cried. It's me! Take my hand! Said Annie. Jack grabbed her hand. She pulled him to the edge of the moat. They crawled over an embankment onto the wet grass. Oh man, Jack said. He was shivering all over. His teeth were chattering. He shook the water off his glasses, and he put them back on. It was so misty, he couldn't see the castle. He couldn't even see the moat, much less a crocodile. We made it, said Annie. Her teeth were chattering too. I know, said Jack, but where are we? He peered at the foggy darkness. Where was the drawbridge, the windmill, the hawk house, the grove of trees, the tree house? Everything had been swallowed up by the thick, soupy darkness. Jack reached into his wet backpack and pulled out the flashlight. He pushed the switch. Nothing happened. The batteries were dead. They were trapped, but not in a dungeon. They were trapped in the still, cold darkness. Nee! A horse's whinny echoed through the night. The clouds parted. A full moon was shining in the sky. A pool of light spread through the mist. Jack and Annie saw a shadowy figure just a few feet away. It was the knight. The knight sat on a black horse. His armor shone in the moonlight. A visor hid his face, but seemed to be staring straight at Jack and Annie. There's the knight in the night. A knight in the nighttime, in the dark. Look at that. And he has all of his armor. That's the stuff that he's wearing over his body.
Miss Teets, my pictures are different.
Oh, weird. Maybe we have different versions of the book. Okay.
Excuse me, Miss Teets.
Yeah.
Do knights sleep?
What?
Do knights sleep?
I'm sure they sleep. Yeah, that's a good question. But but here he is at the nighttime wearing his armor, and this thing on his face is called a visor to cover his face. And he's standing there staring at Jack and Annie. And that's the end of the chapter. And tomorrow we will read chapter 9, and chapter 9 is called Under the Moon.
Are you watching TV?